And also allow for anywhere you're going right after service to be encapsulated in a hermetically sealed cloud or bubble so that you can stay in the present moment for as long as possible. And if your mind wanders, it's okay to allow it to wander. And then you can just encapsulate the thought and see it pass like a cloud so you can stay here in the present moment. So let's take some deep inhalations and exhalations together to get centered, to get started. Inviting you to just rest your palms facing upward and mindful of your posture. We're going to breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath. And with our exhalation, we release and surrender all that does not match all that is divine, sacred, and holy. And again, we breathe in. Inhale the divine, sacred, and holy breath. And with our exhalation, release and surrender all that does not match, all that is divine, sacred, and holy. And as we return to our normal breathing pattern, we're reminded that Spirit, that God, that the creator of all life, is nearer to us than our very breathing, is closer to us than our very own hands and feet. It knows our next thought. It knows our every need. And so I consecrate this time of stillness to the remembering and the reclamation, the reclaiming of the I am that I am, to allow for every healing, every transformation, every release, every surrender to be blessed, to be right on time, and to be done so with ease and grace, even a sense of joy. And so let's rest in a moment of the stillness, and then I shall read a meditation that was prepared by Ludmila in Biblioteka, Ukraine, one of our sister centers. Sit comfortably with your feet firmly and confidently on the ground. If you haven't done so already, allow your outer eyes to close and continue to take a few deep breaths and slow exhalations. Slow and deliberate exhalations. Feel your body slowly losing its shape, and you sink into the depths of your inner space. Enter your sacral center. This is where the truth resides. The truth about you. The truth about me. You are the light of the world, said the Master. Light within, light without. Say to yourself, I am the light, and then be in that realization. If you have found this truth within you, you have nothing more to look for in the whole of existence. Say, I am the light. Truth is working and living through you. When you are walking, it is the truth walking and coming through you. The light of truth streams and fills all spaces. When you speak, it is the truth speaking, the light that has taken the form of sound. When you are silent, truth is silent. Light, it just is. the dance of life, the dance of light. There is nothing else. There is only light or the absence of it. Say and affirm for yourself, I am light. See yourself with your inner sight, your radiant inner sight. Feel the vibration, the dance within you. Let the light shine through you. Now you live as light, living, spiritualizing, radiant, the source of life. And it is bliss, the song of the Spirit within you. Your whole life is one of radiance, service, grace, and beauty. You are a ray that comes from beyond and illuminates the darkness of this world. You are the ultimate light. You are a radiant light. You are divine light. Repeat and affirm for yourself, I am the light of the world. I am the light of the world. I am the light of the world. All truth is in me. All truth is in me. All truth is in me. And so with this next inhalation, I invite you to return to the body temple. Just, you may want to wiggle in the chair wherever you're sitting. Make sure you feel that support. You can tap your feet or toes to the ground, the fingertips gently together. And with the exhalation, we exhale out gratitude. We also inhale gratitude. We fill the sanctuary space with gratitude as we return back to this present moment in time. And when you're ready and in your own time, just gently allow for your outer eyes to open as we become aware of the sanctuary space, one another, the temperature, knowing that we have created a sanctuary that's full of healing, potentiality, so that whatever transpires this day, whatever you're willing to release and surrender in the I release and let go ceremony, is done so with ease and with grace. It's on time with a joy-filled purpose and a void that I bless and allow for Spirit to fill with what is most needed by each of our individual soul and all of our collective souls. So this concludes the meditation portion of today's service. To each of you, I'm profoundly grateful, thankful, and send unconditional light and healing love energy. Namaste.
Take a look at the person next to you. Say, God loves you and I love you too. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Feel the blood, read after me. We come together, we come together, we come together. In the name of love, we come together. Person next to you, I recognize the God in you. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together, we come together, we come together. In the name of love, we come together. Yeah, we come together. We come together in the name of love. From every walk of life, every creed and color, in kinship we unite, in honor of the God in each other. Now look at the person next to you. Say namaste, I bow to you. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together, we come together, come together in the name of love. We come together, yeah, we come together. Oh, we come together in the name of love. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, 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 hey. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, 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 hey. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. And my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. And my soul is welcome here. Yeah, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. 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 I said, my soul is welcome here. Yeah, my soul is welcome here. I said, my soul is welcome here. Yeah, my soul is welcome. And my soul is welcome here. Yeah, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. Getting the message loud and clear. Getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here.
That was so beautiful. Everybody's charged up. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. And welcome to our spiritual center in Redlands. Thank you to everyone joining us live in our beautiful sanctuary and to those who follow us on Facebook Live and watch remotely on YouTube. My name is Vedanti Aghav, and it is truly an honor and privilege to welcome you to our Sunday celebration service. We are a new thought spiritual community and all inclusive to all the spiritual truths from all the world's religious traditions and spiritual paths. We focus on the philosophy of science of mind, which was delivered in the early 20th century by writer and lecturer Rev. Dr. Ernest Holmes, who developed a fresh new way for us to look at ourselves and how we fit into our world. We honor all people from every background, all races, sexual orientations, gender expressions, and spiritual paths. No matter who you are or where you are on our journey of faith, you are always welcome here. If you are with us for the first time, please raise your hand and allow us to properly greet you. We are delighted to have you all with us today. A gentle reminder to please silence your cell phones and place them safely away so you may practice more fully. So with that, we will do a little bit of Om chanting. Later? Okay, a little bit later. Okay.
Just take a moment to get centered here. I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and love returns to me. I send my light over the mountains. I send my light over the sea. I send my light into the heavens, and light returns to me. I send my joy over the mountains. I send my joy over the sea. I send my joy into the heavens, and joy returns to me. I send my power over the mountains. I send my power over the sea. I send my power into the heavens, and power returns to me. I send my peace over the mountains. I send my peace over the sea. I send my peace into the heavens, and peace returns to me. And peace returns to me.
And so now I invite you to inhale, and we breathe in together the divine, sacred, and holy breath. And with our exhalation, just release and surrender all that does not match all that is divine. Let it go from the pores of your skin. Let it go through the soles of your feet to Gaia, Mother Earth, to recycle, refresh, restore, make new, repurpose. And once again, inviting you and all of us together to bring in breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath. We do that by inhaling together. And with our exhalation, we're releasing and surrendering all that does not match, all that is sacred. Just let that go. Any sense of fear or doubt or worry, sense of trepidation, anything, just let it go. If it no longer serves us for our highest and best good, we're no longer willing to carry it. We're losing spiritual weight right here and right now. And as we continue by breathing in the divine, sacred, and holy breath, this time with our surrender, we release all that does not match, all that is divine. Just let it go. And as we return to our normal breathing pattern now, we're reminded that all that is sacred, all that is divine, all that is holy, it's here and now in this place, it's in this space, it's in me, it's in you. It is right where we are. It is the place from which we reside. It is the I am that I am. It is the I am that you are. And so it is from this platform of unification and oneness that I speak a word of blessing for today, for this service that continues to unfold with ease and with grace, with the sense of play, with the sense of joy, with the sense of wonder, so that each person may receive their individualized blessing, their healing, the transformation, the demonstration, whatever is most needed by your soul at this very moment in time, for it is Spirit that is always awaiting to impress itself upon each of us individually and all of us collectively by our willingness to receive our highest and best good. So I'm inviting each person to hold a space, a voided space for Spirit to have its full sway in, through, and as your very life, like you have never had that before. It is new. It is joyous. It is wondrous. It is a sense of romance. It is exactly what will be needed this day. Everybody is ready for everything that's going to happen this day. So I'm just going to proclaim that and bless it. For whatever drew us here together, it's a magnet. It's an energetic force field for good. And so if we've held on to something that is cumbersome, it weighs us down, it no longer serves us for our highest and best good, it doesn't allow for Spirit to have its full sway in, through, and as our very life, I'm inviting us each individually and all of us collectively to release that today, to surrender it. Today we do a dissolving bowl ceremony. So be thinking now, if anything comes to your mind, usually it's the first, third, fifth, or seventh thing that comes to your mind that you're ready to release. You can do all of it this day. You can do one of it. You can do none of it. No judgment, no struggle, no strife. So just be mindful of what's coming through that you may be willing to no longer carry. It could be a diagnosis that you do not want to carry into the new year, that the prognosis is God, that is the prognosis is divine health and wholeness. It could be a sense of fear or doubt or worry or trepidation about lack or the opposite of abundance. So we proclaim abundance, that Spirit itself, that God itself is the CEO of the life, that is your treasurer, that is your accountant, so that the enormous amounts of sums of cash and money that are coming, you just receive them with arms open wide, because we're a magnet for that good. And anywhere that we've been previously unmagnetized for our highest and best good, let us re-magnetize ourselves this day in a spiritual, holy way, in a divine way. For indeed, each of us individually is the light of the world. If you didn't say it before, say it now. I am the light. I am the light. I am the light of this world. Are you? And so it's from this place that I continue to speak a word of blessing, knowing that everything that needs to unfold shall unfold. Every word that needs to be spoken shall be spoken. Every word that needs to be heard shall be heard. Every healing that is meant to be healed for today, it's by our own individual willingness. And sometimes we come together in spiritual community because we can be braver together, and we may need a hug from a certain one. We may even draw a certain one to us. And I'm to proclaim that all of it's working together for our highest and best good. And so as we always do in every prayer that we speak, we allow for our own names to be said in the sanctuary space. Brother Mark. Say now, if you're willing, the names of anybody that's on your heart about prayer this day. Anybody you may know is missing from our tribe in person. Anybody that's on your heart. Anybody who has called our prayer ministry. Just say those names in the sanctuary space. Berlin. So now for things that are going well in our life, categories that are unbelievable, they may seem like a miracle and in spirit they're ordinary. Let's just take a moment and energize those things that are going well. It could be romance, it could be divine right housing, it could be divine right employment, it could be improved family dynamics and relationships. It could have to do with the 4 cats that are waiting for you to come home from church. Could have to do with Scorpio, who still kept one mommy home, pretending that his paw hurt. We remember to bless the good. And we now anchor ourselves in peace, a peace that passes human understanding. We're going to start with that peace that Gilman sings about all the time and holds in his heart so dear. We're going to find it within ourselves. We always must find whatever we're going to send to someone else first within ourselves. So find that peace if you can. Capital P. Unexplainable peace. It's the highest peace that dissolves and disintegrates anything that doesn't match it into the nothingness from where it came. And it takes up all lower frequencies and vibrations as a whirlwind of good. So let's send it into our own lives, the lives of our birth families. Send it into our spiritual families that we created, our spiritual tribe, our workplaces. We're going to send it now through the city of Redlands. Okay, we're going on all the freeways all at the same time. We're heading to the mountains and the galaxies and the skies, to the beaches. We're now crossing state boundaries into all the states of the United States, sending it through the double doors and the rooftop of our sanctuary space like the beacon of light that it is. It makes all crooked pathways straight. It changes people's mind away from violence toward peace and at least neutrality. I'm calling forth for all minds, anything violent, anything harmful to another sentient being to be transformed and transmuted now to neutrality. Just as if we were driving a spiritual stick shift, it is now in neutral. And now we send peace throughout the seas to all places that are in struggle, conflict, strife, war. See a great peace shield that becomes thicker, wider, and bolder now. See it over every place in struggle. Every city, village, and town. See humanitarian aid reach those in most need right here and right now. See anything that is heretofore blocked or hindered, deferred, denied, or delayed that just has no more power, and miracles happen right now so that all humanitarian aid can reach all those in most critical need, including even heat in the Gaza Strip, so babies do not freeze. See with me world leaders change their minds and policy positions now toward peace. No explanation required nor needed, and in many cases even wanted. Peace. Say it in whatever language you want to speak it out in the sanctuary. Peace. Pause. Peace. 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 And so, feeling good about the word spoken, knowing that we have two or more gathered, and we've activated this incredible peace energy, I just stand on this rock of truth, proclaiming my word to the law of life, indeed, knowing it is fulfilled, it is done, it is accomplished, and just look forward with great anticipation to it all happening now, no delay. I let it be and invite you to say together with me, and so it is. Amen and Ashe. Beautiful. Thank you, everybody. Now, V's coming up. I believe it's the Om, right? I'm so grateful to you. Here we go. Come on. And you want to use this mic or this mic? Okay.
That was so magical, Mark. Thank you so much. So we are going to do Om chanting. Basically, what it does, it would reconnect your identity to yourself more and more and connect yourself, inner self, with the oneness of your own. So that's what Om chanting should do. So we are going to focus on your 3 chakras right here, from your Nabhi chakra to your throat chakra. So we are pushing our energies on the upward side. So whenever you are saying Ah, you should focus on your Nabhi chakra, and then more in the ribcage side when you are saying Ooh, then you should be focusing more on your chest. We call it heart chakra. So yes, so we are going to focus more on our heart chakra when you are saying Ooh, and then when you are saying Ma, then you are focusing more on your throat chakra. So let's do the Om chanting. It should be more like around 11 times. So we'll do it, and make sure as long as you are saying Ah, Ooh, you are exhaling completely. And you are inhaling whatever the time you are getting. During that time you are inhaling completely and exhaling through complete chant. Okay? Let's do it. Beautiful. Slowly open your eyes. Take your time. I know I am strong, but there are days when I wish I could take a break from it all. Strength can feel like both a gift and a burden, like a constant expectation, and that I must carry the weight of the world without faltering. The world often assumes that because I am capable, I can handle everything, no matter how heavy it gets. But what about the moments when I just want to rest, to be vulnerable, to not have to keep pushing through? There are times when the act of being strong feels like a performance, when that leaves me exhausted and longing for a pause from the pressure to always be okay. Sometimes I wish I could just let go without fearing that it will be seen as weakness. I want the space to not have to be the one who would holds everything together, the one who picks up the pieces when everything falls apart. It's exhausting trying to be the rock for everyone else when I too need to lean on someone. Strength is important, but it's okay to ask for help, to not have all the answers, and to be allowed to rest. Even the strongest people need a break from carrying the world, if only to recharge and remind themselves that being human is just as important as being strong. It's by Bald, written by Bald. That's beautiful.
There's maybe one more.
In the midst of hate, I found there was within me an invincible love. In the midst of tears, I found there was within me an invincible smile. In the midst of chaos, I found there was within me an invincible calm. I realized through it all that in the midst of winter, I found there was within me an invincible summer. And that makes me happy. For it says that no matter how hard the world pushes against me within me, there is something stronger, something better pushing right back. Written by Albert Camus. Sweet.
Every morning the light keeps getting brighter as I wake up to the truth. Every day I'm feeling so much lighter and the world seems fresh and new. What I was taught and the way that I fought stopped serving me long ago. Now I'm learning to trust in the God of all of us. Today I start anew, and so I'm walking away from the thinking held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away, walking away from the path led me to confusion. Today is the day I walk away, walking away from the thinking held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. I'm walking away from the path led me to such sadness. Today is the way I walk away. Every morning brings a new beginning. By grace another day to be. I awaken to the sun upon me shining, lighting the way for me to see. Things that I sought and the way that I thought stopped serving me long ago. Now I'm learning to trust in the God of all of us. Of yesterday I'm letting go, walking me to confusion. Today is the day I walk away. Walking away from the thinking held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. Walking away from the path led me to such sadness. Today is the day I walk away. Walking away from the thinking held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. Walking away from the path led me to confusion. Today is the day I walk away. Walking away from the thinking held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. Walking away from the path led me to such sadness. Today is the day I walk away.
Ladies and gentlemen, our music director, Mr. Gilman Carver.
Thank you.
Ah,
that
that
song's
was-
by Eddie Watkins Jr.
That was truly amazing. Thank you, Gilman. So thank you, everybody. My name's Brother Mark. I'm a practitioner emeritus, and it's always a joy and honor and a privilege to be here with you this day. We're going to do a special I release and let go ceremony. Reverend Nathan's going to also participate with me. I'm going to invite Iris. If you want to do Reiki later, the chairs up front are for people who want like a little extra. We don't lay hands, but if you want a little extra after you do your release, just join the semicircle up front. That means that you're giving us permission to do a little extra. So if Iris is moved to do Reiki on anybody, fine. You're going to see me, Reverend Nathan, do blessings on every single person. Not that even if you're sitting there, you don't get the blessing, because you know me, right? I already did it. I got you. And I'm going to get you again if you want to be got. So I release and I let go. Let's see what I have in my notes. And then, Reverend Nathan, while I'm looking, will you tell everybody about you and introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Nathan, and I am an esoteric spiritual minister and a doctor in philosophy of metaphysics. I've studied over 17 years in various topics of energy medicine, ancient cultures, and different subjects like metaphysics, and yes.
Very good. We're so grateful to have you here. Stand by. So there's a couple notes that I brought for the day. I think I'll just do that now. I even have a video. I'm not sure exactly when we're going to play it, but I thought it was really a beautiful way to, like, sometimes if we watch someone else share, we can see what kind of deep sharing that we may be able to get to. And so it's kind of a two-part thing. This is the end of the year, right? So there's no need to carry it into the celebrations for the new year. If it's the toilet paper that's on the bottom of your shoe that you've been carrying in an entire roll for many, many years, I'm inviting somebody to finally take the other part of it and break it off. If it's the luggage that we've sometimes carried in here that gets heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier and weighing us down and down and down, it's time for us to rise up. We're always invited to rise up. And so there's a quote that I found. It was in a video. It was number 5 of 6. I just checked number 5. It goes like this. The secret of happiness is freedom. The secret of freedom is courage. In life, you must take action if you want to experience freedom. Then from Scripture, Matthew 5:14, you are the light of the world. Let your light shine before others. And we did that a couple times, from the meditation to the opening prayer. Are you willing to do that again with me right now? I am the light of the world. I let my light shine before others. Do you? All right. And then I wanted to acknowledge that Hanukkah is happening right now. And I'll just read a little bit about the quote that I brought. Hanukkah, I believe, it reaffirms the ideals of Judaism and commemorates in particular the rededication of the Second Temple of Jerusalem by the lighting of candles, the menorah, on each day of the festival. In Hebrew, the word menorah means lamp. The ancient menorah has 7 branches, one for each day of creation, and it burned in the temple in what was then Judea, a small area caught in the middle of conflict between the Egyptian Empire and the Greek Assyrian Empire. It was an everlasting light, an oil lamp that was never supposed to go out. Those two empires clashed in 167 BCE, and under the ruler Antiochus IV, Judaism was outlawed. The Jewish people were told they could not keep the Sabbath. They could not keep kosher, and the temple was desecrated. A small group of people rebelled, and they became known as the Maccabees. Over several years, they were able to take back the temple and relight the menorah. As the story goes, 1 day's worth of oil miraculously lasted for 8 days. That's why the Hanukkah menorah has 9 candles, one for each of the 8 days and one to light the rest. One additional oil wick or candle is lit each night to celebrate the 8 days of Hanukkah. Also, Kwanzaa is now being celebrated December 26, I believe, to January 1st. It's an African-American holiday which honors family, community, and culture. Feasts, music, dance, poetry, and narratives make up the festivities, with participants dedicating themselves to 7 principles: unity, self-determination, responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and faith. And there's an author named Gwendolyn Brooks from a book called Kwanzaa, and it goes like this, which I love this quote: "We are each other's harvest. We are each other's business. We are each other's magnitude and bond." From other faith traditions, Taoism, at the center of your being, you have the answer, and you know who you are and you know who you want to be. That's from the Lao Tzu. From Hinduism, the Upanishad, you are what your deep driving desire is. As your desire is, so is your will. As your will is, so is your deed. As your deed is, so is your destiny. From Scott Aubrey, Spiritual Passages, we each have the human capacity and the spiritual wherewithal to allow the coming year to be truly blessed and a joyous time, a time of healing, renewal, and love made visible. We can be more faithfully prayed up, affirming our connection with the divine and with each other. This year, we can be more generous. This year, we can be more kind. This year, we can be more light-hearted, more centered on the things of this life that reflect our deepest heart and our most noble intentions. Every day of this year, no matter the circumstances, we can choose to feel blessed and to be a blessing for others. So now you know it's possible for me to do a quick service. And I'm going to add to it because we can't. Oh, Scorpio let you come. Yay. So we're going to now do the video. We're going to play a video, and at the same time, we're going to cue it up, and before we hit play, I first want you to find that little invisible piece of paper that says, "I release and let go." This is a dissolving special paper. And if you're willing, you can write as many things as you want on it. It can be two-sided. You can grab 10 sheets of paper or more. It's unlimited. First, find for yourself what it is you're really willing to release and surrender this day. It no longer serves you. It'll come to you, pretty quickly. touch me, because what we're doing is so important. It can be so important. It can be so freeing. It can be so life-changing. We're inviting you to do that. So whatever it is you're ready to release, as you're ready to come forth at your own pace. We're going to have it go into the bowl. Reverend Nathan's going to help me to bless that and each person who comes forth. For anybody who wants to speak and sit in the front, then Iris may or may not come up to do some Reiki work. We're going to do some blessing work. Nobody lays hands in Science of Mind. But we do provide incredible energy. I want you to know as well, I would like to keep this a safe space. So there's no judgment from any of us here. I hope the same will be true for all of you. What else? Oh, part 2 of this is amazing. The 3rd Sunday of January, on the 19th, from 11:45 to 1:45, Reverend Nathan's going to lead Ascension and Light. Tell about that.
It's Crystal Heart Ascension Circle. Basically, it's going to piggyback over from the surrendering here, and it's going to be surrendering what is left over in the new year. And then it's after that, after the break, then there's going to be the ascension where we envision and we feel and we sense what we want the new earth or what we want our reality to be like. And we help each other ground the surrendering, and we help each other ground in the new reality that we want for ourselves and each other.
Very good. And that's a love offering basis. We encourage everybody to come. I will also be here that day. I will be mostly holding the space that day. So I guess the reason we're saying this is I believe when you release it today, it's done. If you don't want to come to we're not trying to sell a workshop. If you don't need that, fine. And it's for those who want a little more support, right? It's nothing to be afraid of. Does that make sense? When we do this work today, it is done. In my view, both of us are standing on the rock of truth that it is done. We're not trying to sell you anything or say you need something more. We're not even proclaiming there's any remnants left. I will never proclaim there'll be a remnant left from any of this. And at the same time, I know that some of the sharing is so incredible, so deep, that I will make myself available to you anytime you call. So just seek my number after, seek my email, seek Reverend Nathan's number, seek his email. We are available to you anytime, because when the process is started, you may even decline to participate. However, your spirit is going to participate. So you could even not put something in that bowl and get in your car and then want to turn around and come back. Maybe we should leave a bowl here. But the point is this: your spirit knows when it's ready to release something. We're not asking you to prematurely release anything. I am inviting all of us to empty our vessels out of pain, shame, grief, doubt, worry, sense of trepidation, sense of not enoughness. All the things that don't match who you are in step 3 of our prayers of realization. That everything that God is, everything that Spirit is you. It is you. Spirit created you, magnificent, whole, complete, perfect. Nothing missing, lacking, needing, or wanting. It is only the human self that put anything on us. And it can be a result of great trauma. It could be also a result of generational trauma. It can also be a result of things that had nothing to do with you. They were not your fault. Whatever it is, we begin when you're ready to begin, when the first person wishes to move forward. And then, did you fill one out too? I fill one out. You would want to get one and have you fill it out. They're in your bulletin. They're on the tables. Come on up. Unless you need us to come to you because you can't move, it's always better for you to come up, and we're going to hold the space down. In here? Yep. And then if you want to make sure it goes, you can even stir it, or I know it'll dissolve. Okay, we'll dissolve it. Come on up on the stage for me, and then I can do that. And remember, if anybody wants extra, just sit in that front. If the front circle means we have permission to have Iris do Reiki, to have me and Nathan do our things of blessings and prayer. Just come on up. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of everybody for doing this. This is incredibly heartwarming to me. Not yet. Not yet. You got this? Is anybody else feeling emotional like me? We have more chairs. There's an unlimited amount of chairs in the front. We'll bring more. All right. There's plenty of chairs, plenty of space. If you guys want to come forth, we can add as many chairs as you want. There you go. Right here. Gail, right here. We're going to make a chair. If you're coming to the front, we're going to make a space for you here. Okay. Is everybody okay? You see the dissolving paper, it's already kind of a incredible, just like, I'm not going to drink it, soup. But we are going to do something special. We're going to do a blessing over it, because it's honestly gone. Oh, I didn't put mine. I have a lot. It's in there. So we're going to take it outside and put it into like one of the trees, the Gaia, Mother Earth. Isn't that awesome? So we're going to let it go back to the nothingness from where it came, to Earth. It already, thank you, Eileen, for the paper and the table and all the little beautiful things. Did everybody get a chance to put the things that you're willing to release in? And then, are you going to come up front too? Let's get you a chair. I'll put it right here. You got one? Good. Everybody who wants to come front. And then, thank you, Iris, too, for the extra healing word. With your permission, I'm going to be walking around the room shortly. You can allow your outer eyes to close if you want. I want to make sure you saw how quickly everything dissolved. Did you see that? It was almost by your command, right? That was the best it's ever been for dissolving paper. So thank you for that. So I'm just going to speak a word. Reverend Nathan, do you want to go first? I'm going to let you speak a word of blessing over everything that's been released, and then we'll pass it. Ready?
Okay. From Source of the utmost high, let's bless these surrenderings to where they are fully surrendered, and to where all of the things from past, present, and future are released into the water and into the earth, and to where we have space for the new and the potential that is divinely guided by Source and Spirit to help us in our journey spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, and to replenish us and to heal us and to create anew.
So it is. And so with permission, if everybody could just stay, are you comfortable where you're at? Just give us a few more moments. I'm gonna ask for permission to access the back rows too. Is that okay with you guys? Just to come and, okay. So here we go. Can you feel it? Did you receive it?
This is an old dowsing technique that I learned on my beginning of my spiritual path. It's called grounding and connecting to source. It's where you take earth energy, Divine Mother, Gaia, and source energy from past the stars into a white light through the crown of the top of the head and then into the center of the earth. So if we can visualize that for a moment, from past outer space, through past the stars, from a white light, coming down through the top of the head, through into the body, and then down into the earth, into the core of the earth. And then imagine that energy accelerating your atoms, your molecules, and dissolving anything that no longer serves you, creating space for your highest and greatest good.
Gilman, thank you for playing. We're going to go ahead and release this to Gaia. Anything anybody wants to add in here before we go? Know that Spirit knows, right? Know that Spirit knows.
Walking away from the thinking that held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. I'm walking away from the path led me to confusion. Today is the day I walk away. Walking away from the thinking held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. Walking away from the path led me to such sadness. Today is the way I walk away. Walking away from the thinking that held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. Walking away from the path led me to confusion. Today is the day I walk away. Walking away from the thinking held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. Walking away from the path led me to such sadness. Today is the day I walk away. Every morning, light keeps getting brighter as I wake up to the truth. Every day, I'm feeling so much lighter, and the world seems fresh and new. What I was taught and the way that I thought stopped serving me long ago. Now I'm learning to trust in the God of all of us. Each day I start anew, and so walking away from the thinking held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. Walking away from the path led me to confusion. Today is the way I walk away. Walking away from the thinking held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. Walking away from the path led me to such sadness. Today is the day I walk away.
I just went out and watched them dump the bowl on all the plants outside there. And I definitely feel like I gave up something here today. also hope that everybody else did. I watched mine and yours go into the earth, and I hope that all of us gave up something today.
Can you take one of these and pass it around to everybody? Yeah, I'll take one. Reverend Nathan, take one. Eileen brought beautiful quotes for us, so now it's the time for that. Will you stay up with me for the rest? Thank you. So it's now the time for the offering. It's our time for conscious giving. There's also a flyer there on glimmers from a while back that I forgot to pass out. Can somebody pass it out? It should be on the table there. So we're going to bless our tithes, our gifts, our offerings. We'll say an affirmation. If you agree with it, just say it after me. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper.
Send it forth to heal and bless.
It is evidence of my faith and my belief.
Evidence of my faith.
It does great work in the world.
Great work in the world.
And it returns to me multiplied abundantly.
Returns to me multiplied abundantly.
And so it is.
Thank you for giving. Thank you for receiving. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for breathing. Thank you for believing. Thank you for being who you are. The universe is flowing with love that's ever growing, and you are a vessel of that love. So thank you for caring, bless you for your sharing. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being who you are.
And so Reverend Nathan and I invite the congregation to outstretch our hands toward the offerings received. Let's feel good about this and see it multiplied just like the loaves of bread. Oh, for all needs to be met, right? On time, every single time. For I know that CRS Redlands is a spiritual idea, a divine idea, and the mind of spirit, and therefore cannot be, must be maintained and sustained and supplied. See that with me for another 70 plus years. See anything and everything that is heretofore blocked or hindered, deferred, denied, or delayed this, just disintegrate like everything that was released today, back to the nothingness from which it came. Are you with me? Together we say, and so it is. And now, V, you're going to come up for the announcements, I believe. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Craig. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Announcements for today, December 29th. If you have thought about singing up to become an official member of CRS Redlands, please let us know today. Second, RSVP to Nathan and Bro Mark or me if you can attend a special Crystal Heart and Ascension workshop on January 19th, the third Sunday in January, right after service 11:45 a.m. to 1:45 p.m. Love offerings accepted. Our annual congregational meeting is the last Sunday in January on the 26th at 11:30 a.m. following service. Stay with us after service for potluck snacks and fellowship time. You are invited to rise for the closing song as the ushers will open up the double doors in front of the sanctuary. Thank you for being here with us today. So please, please RSVP to Phil. Okay, so he would be taking RSVP today. So he's here, so whomsoever are interested, please RSVP to him.
Okay, thank you, everybody. We really appreciate everybody's attention and time and love. Here we go.
There was a time in my life I thought I had to do it all by myself. I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. Didn't know the love of God was at hand. Now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you gotta let it go, let it all go. This is what you have to say. I release, I let go, let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm on.